Do you know what? That's my only thing about people in the Premier League. And we had the same discussion, me and Andy, before about Jude Bellingham. He was like, he has to come to the Premier League. And I was like, why? Why does he have to? He's gone to Real Madrid, arguably the biggest club in the world.
Yep.
I don't think Harry Kane has to stay here. Yes, he might want to break Shearer's record. I understand that. But it's like people talking about Bayern Munich. Why would he go there? Because Bayern Munich are one of the biggest clubs in the world. I know it's the Bundesliga, maybe not as strong as the Premier League, but for me, the Premier League's not everything.
No.
Not everything.
No, it's not. I've said before here that when I look back now at my time as a player, I'd love to have gone abroad and experienced it and sampled it, and I think to take your family out there and experience something like that would be great. To join a big club, as you say, a European superpower, which Bayern Munich most certainly are. I don't think anyone can. You can't dismiss a club like Bayern Munich. There are certain clubs, and when we're coming on to Wilf Zaha later, which is a strange one, that one, and we'll come on to that later. But Bayern Munich have been. They might not be at their very best at the moment, most certainly not. But they have been at the forefront of German football now for years, and they've shown that in Europe, when they've got it right on the field, they can be a match for absolutely anybody. So I've said all along, I think Harry should go. I think he should go. I think he should look to that. I don't think he should stay here and just to get the Premier League goal scoring record. I don't know why he would put that over the top of medals at a European superpower. I don't see it. But it'd be fascinating now to know. And of course, there's been these rumours today circulating. Joe Lewis, of course, at Spurs, very much been the man behind the purse strings there over the years. Is now saying, look, if Harry's not going to sign a new deal, then something's got to happen. Got to make it happen. Like PSG have done.
Yeah, well, that's what they've got to do, Spurs, because I'm thinking, I get it. You don't want to sell to Manchester United, okay, your rival. He's not going to go to City. They've got Haaland now. So you're worried about where he goes. But you talked about there's an argument, of course. You've got Spurs history. Yep. Is he one of their greatest players he's definitely one of their greatest players in history.
Absolutely he is.
Walking out the door for nothing. Just because you want to be stubborn and argue over a couple of £1 million.
Yeah.
I think you've got to take the best deal as possible.
And the thing is that would worry, no doubt has worried, maybe Daniel Levy won't admit it, but he must be sitting there, as Harry's not said anything.
Not one word.
He's not come out and said a word, has he? His family or representatives, those that are around him, I don't believe, I haven't read anything that's been said. So he clearly, by not saying anything, I think at this stage, is open to listen to what potentially is out there on the table. So it's going to be very interesting. The next, this next little chapter, these next couple of weeks are going to be fascinating to see exactly which way all this goes. But again, if I was Harry Kane right now, I think he's doing the right thing from his point of view. Sit back, let everyone have their say, let all the noise continue, and then just see what materialises.
Can you imagine if he's on a free though? I'd expect every team in world football, every top European side in world football, to be able to get him for nothing.
Yeah. Well, and look, I'm not saying for 1 minute Harry Kane would want to go out to Saudi Arabia, right? I'm not saying for 1 minute he would. But if they can come and buy Kylian Mbappe for 260 million, then these people can come and get Harry Kane tomorrow for 125 and give Daniel Levy the money that he thinks he's worth.
And do you know what I think for Daniel Levy, that is the perfect scenario for him. Get 150 from Saudi Arabia. He's out the way.
He don't play in the Premier League.
He don't play in the Premier League. He can't come back and hurt you. He's way over there somewhere. You've got the 150 million. You can reinvest it in the squad.
Yeah, that would be. Harry Kane to me doesn't seem like the guy that would do that. That would want to do that. Bayern Munich. Listen, I don't blame him for being tempted by that and for thinking, I fancy a bit of that. But no, I'd be staggered if we woke up tomorrow morning and now they've come after Harry Kane. But this is where this is going, Benty. Now, this league are not just stopping at Ronaldo and Benzema and a few others. Ruben Neves and people like that, great little player that he is, or very, very good little player that he is. That one's not going to send shockwaves through world football with respect. That does. This one does, and it's what next? Who next? From that league is going to be fascinating to watch.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.